on.
My bad.
Hold on. There we go. My bad. Where'd he go?
He's straight.
There he is. Should be popping on. Finale's hanging out in the back there.
I'm here. I'm just doing stuff.
No, Finale's hanging out in the back, and he's froze up. So anyhow, so I call that a dub. Zahn calls it a loss, right?
Yeah, I call it a loss.
Okay, so we'll go to your.
Damn, it's 10 o'clock, Bob. We got to get through this quick. I didn't
No,
realize.
I'm trying, dude. You're fucking mouthing off, though. That's the problem.
That's what I do.
Yep. So, what? Yeah, we spanked the donkeys at home. Okay, so that's a dub. So that's 3-1 so far. 3-1 win. Okay. All right, finally home. Everyone happy with the schedule? Yeah, we're happy with it. Not bad.
Yeah, and we're gonna go over this tomorrow too, y'all. So
Yeah. We'll get a moment to sleep on it, and then see if the numbers are the same tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So week 15 at Eagles. I got that at L.
Okay, so we called that one a win, right? The Broncos one, right? Broncos, week 14.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So 15 is Eagles.
That's the L.
Yeah, that's L all day long.
That's a big ugly L.
Yeah. Unless the Eagles have like devastating injuries and some silly shit happens, I think that's an L.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty easy. I think we can just call that one.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
The next one is the Texans.
I will put a caveat in that. Right? If this international player breaks the defensive line because he's a monster, they're not pushing that kid.
Oh, I know. I understand. But
that's the big caveat.
So what's week 16? I'm just saying I think the Eagles, if they're healthy, they're fucking destroying our asses. We're not ready for that shit at all.
I actually think it'll be a close game.
It could be.
But it all depends on our defensive line because they got the fucking tush push, and that it's the great.
Hey Nav, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna just give y'all the rest of them, but I gotta go.
Okay. All right, I know you gotta go.
Yeah, the Texans is week 16, the Giants week 17, and the Chiefs week 18.
Okay,
and those are hold on. So the Texans is home. No, it's at Texans. We're home against the Giants and home against the Chiefs.
I say we go 2-1 through there.
That ain't bad. But with that being, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to all the channels. We appreciate y'all. Yes, Raiders. Yes, sir.
Have a good day at work, brother.
Appreciate you. If you still on, I'll get off at 2 if you still on, bro.
Appreciate the Bronco colors you got on, man.
No, I'm going to bed in about 5 minutes. All right, Bob, what did I end up as?
Did you hear what I said?
No.
I said, appreciate your Bronco colors, bro, on your way to work. To the Europe. I don't think you heard it, though. I missed it.
So what did I end up as, Bob?
You're not ended up at anything yet. So, all right. So I'll just go to you since you're trying to get off here. So,
yeah.
All right. So what you got? Texans at Texans.
I went 2-1, so I think we beat the Chiefs. And
wait, no. Hold on. All right, hold on. Texans at Texans. Giants at our house.
We lose to the
Chiefs at our
Texans.
house. Huh?
We lose to the Texans, win the other two.
Really? Okay.
Well, their quarterback's so good. I watched that kid. He can do fucking carom shots throwing a football.
Okay, so let me tell you where you stood at, where you came out at. So that is 2-1. 2-1. That's 8. So you said 8. You're 8-9.
That sounds about right. I kind of figured we'd be middle of the road.
That's you though. That's just Zon's number, right there. All right. Right on, bro. I wouldn't hate that. I don't think
that's improvement. That's double digits improvement. But
yep. You want to see Buddy Bear before you go?
Bring that fucking derelict on.
All right, hold on. Let me get him in invite.
Because Buddy Bear's coming, I will drink one more beer. Fuck you, Buddy Bear. I'm gonna have a hangover tomorrow.
There you go. Buddy Bear, ready? Ready, go. It's in the chat. Make it happen.
Get my face and my ass. There you go. Good.
And then Kenna's also here. Kenna, what's happening, brother? Jack Kenna.
Oh, okay, what's up, Kenna? So Buddy Bear can come in here and do the heavy lifting after I leave.
Pretty much.
Yeah. He's much nicer than me.
He just tells jokes the entire time.
Yeah.
He has good ones.
He's a sweet
one too, bro.
I absolutely adore Buddy Bear. He's a good human being.
He's freaking money, bro.
Even if he needs a comb.
Oh, device not connected. That's all I'm saying. Oh, there it is. Blammo!
Yeah, he combed his hair. You son bitch.
His hair is all fucked up like normal. That's
funny.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Blammo.
brother.
Yeah. Oh, you got the water. You got the water bottle rocking. Hell yeah.
Well, I'm drinking Miller Lite. That's water too. How you been, kid?
Good. How you been?
Doing good. It's nice to see you. Look,
Yeah, good to
log
see you
into
too.
the goddamn Raidermore chat once in a while, you fuck.
Well, you guys are only on during the day, and I'm at work and busy.
That's fine. Fuck your job.
Fuck your job. Actually, shit looking like at the schedule got us at 9 to 10 wins. Yeah, it can be. I think that's the high side of it. The 9 to 10 wins. I think that's the high side. I think Zon, it honestly is pretty close to what's realistic. But if shit goes right, it can
if
be.
If shit goes right, things could go very well. But if shit goes wrong, we're just in for another Raiders season.
Yeah, and Zon,
I don't think it will.
We're not going to be fucking a 4-win team. There's no fucking way that can happen. I don't see that shit at all. Not even close.
But like I told Wild One, in typical Raiders fashion, we were in the quarterback market in the wrong fucking year, as usual.
Exactly. We were.
Well,
It's, without a doubt. And we actually freaking got lucky. The freaking Geno was a dude that was actually freaking playing good ball.
If you had told me a couple years ago the Raiders got lucky to get Geno Smith, I would have jumped off the top of my fucking roof.
Understood. We got lucky. The dude was actually playing good football and he was getting in his groove and was actually willing to freaking leave Seattle.
I'm hoping he can replicate his success. I am very pessimistic on that.
Yeah,
if he can't replicate that success, if he cannot replicate that success, it's going to be a long year.
Son, just let's be clear. You're a pessimistic motherfucker by nature. Let's just be clear.
I don't know that I agree with that. I think I'm realistic. Because I'm usually right.
Not usually. Sometimes you're
within parameters. I'm usually right. I'm more right than what you hear on the internet most of the time.
Sometimes you're right. Yeah,
I am more right than what you will hear on any other podcast most of the time because I don't wear rose-colored glasses. I see shit. I look at it, and that's
I
the
would
way it
love
goes.
to see rose-colored glasses on you, though, bro. I might actually freaking make a visit if you were wearing those.
You lying bitch. Oh, he's got the kitties.
Pussy time.
I love Buddy Bear. He's an animal lover. For all those people that out there don't know it, he is an animal lover in a big way. God bless him.
Thank you.
Sadly, it's true. We did the best we can. Yep. That's what Santana said. Sadly, it's true. But with Gino, we did the best we could do. Yeah, we hey, look, we upgraded the quarterback room. Just saying. That's all.
Well, saying you upgraded the quarterback room is like saying, hey, I brought in a pile of dog shit and it's 9 times better than what we had because what we had was less than dog shit. So how much better we upgraded the room, that is the important part. Yeah, I watched Geno Smith play in New York. I would have rather had fucking the Dirty Sanchez.
What freaking Jets drafted quarterback has ever been worth a fuck until they left and became better? Name one. One.
If I wasn't drunk, I would tell you
None.
Joe Theismann.
Joe Namath?
Namath. There we go. Not Theismann.
1960s? In the 1960s, bro. Come on,
wow.
bro.
You said name one. Did I name one?
Yeah, well, I don't know if they even drafted
the Dirty Sanchez took him to the fucking. The Dirty Sanchez took him deep into the playoffs several times.
Oh, Dirty Sanchez, come on.
But he also had the butt fumble. But
Bart Scott was the guy that said, "I can't wait." Yeah, that year, that one year.
Bart Scott was a fucking half a retard. He can play football, but I don't take anything that guy says seriously. Nope. He took too many hits to the head.
Joe Namath ended his career with more interceptions than touchdowns. Right. Well said. Where's the flag? Yep. So the Jets, all they do is draft quarterbacks, fail their asses, and then they go to other teams and become serviceable quarterbacks. That's it. Zana's pessimistic about being pessimistic.
You ain't lying, that kid.
Yeah, that's Santana. Yeah.
I can't read any of that. It's just too small on my phone.
Yeah, I'm reading it to you. So my brother's a Browns fan. He said this looks like exactly like it did when they started this season. When they started Deshaun Kaiser to start the year, so they could tank.
What did they
echo from somewhere?
So the Browns have a solid team, and they have a good defense. Yeah. They got 3 quarterbacks. Somebody's got to be decent.
They really don't have 3 quarterbacks though.
Yeah, they do. They got Deshaun Touch a Woman Watson.
No, he's out for the entire season next year.
That's addition by subtraction.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's going to be either the weirdo fucking baby-bodied kid from fucking Oregon, whom I can't remember, but I saw him with his pads off.
Gabriel.
Yeah. He looked like my fucking nephew. I was like,
yeah. Cleveland in the draft, they actually traded their misfortune to the Jacksonville Jaguars in the draft.
I know.
So, hey, Buddy Bear.
Yeah.
I got an echo.
Is that on my end?
I assume so because it wasn't there before.
Nobody else has it. He's not clear on ours.
Did that fix it?
Yep, that's better. Yeah.
You had to turn your porn off, didn't you, buddy?
No, I had my phone charging.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird.
I shouldn't give you feedback whatsoever.
Yeah, it's weird. Just because on my end, because I'm the one in the studio. So,
all right, boys, it's well past my bedtime, as you know, Bob.
Yeah, I did an 8-hour live last night, dude. I don't know how much longer I got left in me,
buddy. It's always good to see you, kid.
Good to see you, Zon.
Bob,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself. Chat. Take care, guys. Love you. I'm outro. How do I hang this fucking thing up?
I'll do it for you. It'll be my pleasure. Oh, that's just funny though. Addition by subtraction, hilarious. Yep. Fuck the Browns. Actually, hello, my bad. What the fuck? I don't know why we were wasting energy talking about that shit team. Exactly.
Right.
I'm with you. Yeah, I don't know. Just talking, being devil's advocate. Yeah, we can hear it. Yeah, in the chat they can hear it. And so I don't think it was you. I think it was actually Zon. I think Zon. So what happens is when you're using your phone to on a stream, over time the memory gets all jacked up and it causes feedback. So anyway, so we got to with everybody who's in the chat before you got here, Buddy Bear. So we got to week 15. Zon, I went ahead and pushed out who he was going to take in the last 3. And he's got us at 8 and 9, which, okay, I can get that. But the chat and the panel we had on have us at 10 and 4 week 15.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's interesting. Santana said, Suavemente said, Zon didn't know how to leave the show like he didn't know how to close his legs. That's some funny shit, bro.
That is pretty good.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Let's see. Damn, freaking. I'm streaming on freaking Facebook, freaking Instagram. What else? Got and Europe's not even here, and I'm got his channel still alive. So that's pretty cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah. So anyway, so what's the chat got left for us? Buddy Bear, you got any jokes for us, man?
Let me think here. I haven't heard any new ones in a while. And most of them are pretty raunchy. I work in the oil field.
Yeah, that's okay. This is I build this over 18 only, so adults only. So just throw it out there. It can be raunchy. I've got really bad one that I've told a few times. Some people get it, some people don't. So the jelly and jam jokes about as nasty as it gets, really. You know, the jelly.
I tell you the one about, the girl that kept coming back to the bar and the bar stool?
Yep, you did.
Okay. Yeah. I got reminded of that a little bit ago.
Yeah, the jelly and jam joke. Have you heard that one?
Is that where he's got, how did you get peanut butter on your forehead?
No, it's not that.
I'm thinking of a different one then.
Yeah, so don't take offense. I'm gonna use you as the butt of the joke. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What's the difference between jelly and jam?
What's that? Oh, you can't.
I can't jelly my dick in your mouth.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah,
I think I did hear that one.
Yep. That's the quickest, nastiest, not right joke ever, right there.
Have you heard the one about the 3 ducks on the pond?
No.
So there's 3 ducks on the pond. They get arrested. They had to go before the judge. So the first duck comes up to the judge. Judge says, "What's your name?" He says, "I'm Bill." Says, "Bill, why are you here today?" Says, was blowing bubbles in the water. And judge says, well, that don't sound like too serious of an offense, so I think I'll let you off with a warning. But if you do it again, you're going to get jail time. Says, okay. Second duck comes up. He says, judge says, what's your name? He says, I'm Jack. He says, Jack, why are you here? And he says, well, I was blowing bubbles in the water. And he says, well, that don't sound like too serious an offense, and I just let the last guy off with a warning, so I think I'll let you off too. But if you do it again, you'll get jail time. Third duck comes up and the judge says, what's your name? He says, Bubbles.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good, bro. I like it. I love it. Damn. That's a pretty good one. Yoda's like, LOL. Yep, absolutely. Yoda loves the jokes, man. He really likes story time with Blue, though. Yoda, tell me.
Oh, we all do, I think. That's pretty interesting. Like, I've never seen like well, it's obviously a children's book, but it's got like more for adults, you know?
Yeah. Yoda, the first time I think Yoda got on the channel and Blue did the story time, I think it was the Brenda's beaver needs a barber, and he's like, wait, what? And then all we got was just freaking like crying emojis, bro. After that, it's like, what the hell is this shit? Yoda, tell me I'm lying. That shit's funny. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, the rat. Oh wait, is that the rat?
I think it's supposed to be a beaver emoji.
Oh, the beaver emoji. Yeah. I did tell the rat joke too, though.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Little Johnny rat joke. I don't know if you heard that one.
I know a lot of little Johnnies, but they kind of come and go sometimes.
Well, I can throw up the other piece of it just in case they haven't heard the second way to tell it. What's the difference?
Zon kid.
Joke.
Holy crap!
Yeah, you wasted that one. I'm not even going to respond to. I'm not going to repost that or do anything. Next time Zon's on there, you got to put that right back there. You got to do that immediately as soon as he gets on. That shit's funny, bro. So, do you want to hear the Johnny joke?
Yeah.
Johnny joke in the alphabet. So, little Johnny, he's in freaking second grade, right? And they're doing the alphabet. And so he walks in the classroom, and the teacher says, so we're going to do the alphabet today. And Johnny jumps out of his seat. Yeah, love the alphabet. And the teacher's like, man, every time we do the alphabet, I say A, he says asshole, on and on and on. So I want to be a little quicker on this stuff today. So he goes, so she goes, okay, class, we're going to do the alphabet. And he jumps out of his seat again. Says, okay, class, A. And Johnny's up out of his seat, throwing his hand in here. And teacher goes, no, I know what he's going to say. So goes to Mary. Mary goes, apple. She goes, very good. Okay, class, B. Johnny's up out of his seat, throwing his hand in there. She's like, nope, there's a lot of B words. So she calls on freaking Sam. Sam says, bat. Very, very good. So they do this all the way up to, to V, right? I had to go in the alphabet in my mind. And she goes, okay, class, V. Johnny's up out of his seat. She goes, man, I can't think of too many crazy words for that. But, man, he's really adamant about wanting to say it. So, no, I'm going to call on someone else. Calls on Timmy. Timmy says, violin. She goes, great word. Absolutely. She goes, okay, class, W. And Johnny's just sitting there. And she looks over at him. She goes, okay, Johnny. Johnny goes, oh, W. He goes, oh, yeah, I got one. Womb. She goes, yeah, like where you were born from. He goes, no. 2 elephants fucking. Womb.
That one's pretty good.
So, yeah, a little bit longer, but yeah. You just got to put the context in first. Get everybody freaking wondering what in the hell letter is he actually going to say something on? All right. So here comes Santana's throwing jokes now. I'm gonna have to bring this dude on. Husband and wife had an argument. Wife's mom gets home, tells her daughter, "What did I tell you about arguing with your cousin?" Wife's mom. Wait. Husband and wife had an argument. Wife's mom gets home and tells her daughter, "What did I tell you about arguing with your cousin?" Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
I know something similar to that. It has multiple different answers to it. What did the mom say when she walked in on her daughter having relations with a redneck?
I don't know.
Get off your brother, get off my husband, get off your grandfather, get off your cousin. That list goes on. And then there's my personal favorite. Bah.
Yeah, no shit. Bye. Yeah. All right. So Hellraider's got one out there. How do you keep an asshole in suspense? And here's what's going to happen. He's not going to say anything else, more than likely.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, just saying. Nice try, Hellraider. Appreciate you, though.
Do you know how many total dumb blonde jokes there are in the world?
One.
None. They're all true stories.
Yeah, they're all facts. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, I'm in suspense. He's like, no, it's like, I'm in suspense, bro. All I know is I'm in suspense. All right, Yoda, man. Hey, appreciate you coming out. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks, Yoda.
Yoda's for real, bro. He's good shit.
Oh yeah.
So we'll be pulling. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, when I was watching one of the other shows that was live earlier, that Piano Man was on there talking trash on that show.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, really?
Yeah. He goes around just talking about how much of an asshole I am. Yeah. That's his goal. I don't know. He's got this goal. And freaking Mitch and Chugs freaking bounced his ass in a fucking hurry.
Oh, he got bounced.
Yeah.
I was at work, so I just kind of was tuning in here and there, but I seen him in there.
I bounced him twice here. I actually banned him, and then he came back. He must have put a space in his name or something to get back here. And I
wow.
Bounced him again. So private chat. Oh, WWL. What the hell is that? Oh, win-win loss. Okay, gotcha. Had a private chat for him. Finale that was on here earlier, just for the last 3 games. So we're kind of stuck at 10-4 in week 15. So I if that's the case, dude, I'm freaking Crash Dog freaking bounced him too. I think everybody here's bounced him at least once.
Well, I came on and talked shit on him.
Well, in Rosetown likes to just give him five minutes so we can just talk about him for 5 minutes. Have a game plan for when he comes back on so we can just freaking annihilate his ass when he comes back on. Rosetown has a plan. He has a plan. There's no plan. He's flat got a plan on that shit. I just said, yeah, fuck that. I'm done.
Right.
Yep. All good, bro. Hellraider, all good, bro. Oh, okay. Oh, because WTF said, "Hey, how's it going?" But yeah, we're all over the joke you were trying to pull. So yeah, nice try. Far too many comedians up in this joint. But Noah's like, I'm in suspense. Yeah. Yeah. Right there. All I know is I'm in suspense. Right there. This shit's fucking hilarious. Oh. John Deere layoff in December. No shit. Well, it's probably because John Deere freaking being kind of freaking a little bit of an asshole. I mean, I suspect they were doing what they thought was best, but yeah, that is what it is. But you got a great new job. What's the job? And clearly, I expect a joke out of this, but maybe it might be serious. Just never know. Yeah, I worked at John Deere. I hate them now. They call me back, but this job is better. What is it, bro? Let us know.
I think he's trying to keep us in suspense.
Yeah. Collecting taxes for the government. So John Deere being a freaking asshole, now he's collecting taxes for the government. Yeah. That's how oh no, serious, no joke. Oh, right on. So you actually get a freaking say, hey, John Deere, remember those tariffs we were talking about? Need that shit and need it now. No, I don't think it is. What's the difference between a prostitute and Zon? About $5. Santana, freaking this motherfucker, he needs a mic and on a stage. This dude, I'm telling you, he's a one-liner wizard.
What's the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts?
Right.
Beer nuts are $1.25 and deer nuts are under $1.
Yeah. Dago wop wop. Ever heard of Italian tires? Dago wop wop. Yep. Well, the difference between deer nuts and bear nuts is the D. Truth. The D is the difference. No. Joke for real. Good ass government job. I'm actually ridiculously excited for it. Almost ran out of my savings. I got a 2-year-old, so it was stressing. Freaking congratulations, bro. Outstanding, man. Happy to hear it. But you get to hook John Deere up. I mean, you can't stand them freaking dudes, and you're the tax man now, and they're under the freaking thumb of the government and the taxes now. So it's kind of like a oh shit moment for John Deere, isn't it? I would think. So just saying. All right, here we go. What's the difference between a stripper and a cocktail waitress at the same club or same club? Yeah. What's the difference between a stripper and a cocktail waitress at the same club? Oh, tell us. Probably the cock. I'm just throwing it out there. About 2 weeks. True. It's like, you sure you don't want to freaking take your shirt off? It's a hell of a lot better money. Fuck John Deere, no mercy. That's what he said. No mercy. John Crease, no mercy. Yeah, about 2 weeks. That's funnier than hell. Both of them accept tips. That's not the difference. That's the, yeah. Need more wrenches. Yeah, no shit. Everybody's got a wrench up in this motherfucker. Damn near. The money. About 2 weeks though. That was a good one.
That was pretty good.
Cocktail waitress and a stripper at the same strip club. Surely at some point that cocktail waitress, the boss is going to say, "You sure you don't want to freaking get up there?" About 2 weeks. Yeah. So yeah, I see that. Yep. I think we're about done here, man. What do you think? Kind of out of football stuff.
Yeah, I got jokes, but they kind of have to come to me.
Yep.
Just heard too many of them over the years.
I know. You got some good ones. I just can't remember what they are.
Yeah.
It's old people shit. You know. Somebody will say something, and I'm like, "Ooh, I got one," and then, yep. Need more wrenches. Yeah, whatever, dude. Not really. They gotta come to you. The wrenches. Yeah, you can't dodge my wrench. You can't dodge my wrench. You may be able to dodge a ball, but you can't dodge the wrench.
That was a good movie.
Hell Raider, thanks for showing up, brother. Good to see you. I'm gonna bounce out of here, Buddy Bear. Appreciate you coming, showing up.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you pulling up, man. We coming up on 3 hours. Yeah, 8 hour live yesterday. It's time for me to freaking crash for a minute. So appreciate y'all. I like to hand tighten my nuts. Yeah, me too. I usually like to torque them correctly. Make sure they're torqued to the correct spec. Yep.
Good tight.
Guten tight is German torque spec. Yep. All right, out we go. Take care. Hey, y'all, have a good one. Thanks for all pulling up. We out.